This week, read a portion of Chayei. To make a long story short, the Torah tells us how Abraham sends his trusted servant Eliezer back to his homeland and to his family to find a wife for his son Yitzchak. Eliezer, realizing the great responsibility that he carried, as he gets to Avram's hometown, he turns to God and says, God, listen, the young lady that I will approach and ask her for water, and she will tell me, I'll give you water and I'll give you a camel to drink as well. She is the one that you have chosen to be Yitzchak's wife. And so it happens. Eliezer is overjoyed, takes out the jewelry, puts it on the young lady's hand and nose, and then he says, by the way, who are you? And she says, well, I'm the daughter of Besuel, etc. Yes, it was the right lady, the right family, perfect. Then Eliezer meets the family, and as he's telling over the story what happened, showing that God is with him, he says the story slightly different. He says, I asked who she was, and after I heard who she was, I gave her the jewelry. And the question comes to mind. I actually met Rabbi Simpson the other day from the Lubavitch Yeshiva, and he asked me the question. He says, why didn't Eliezer say exactly the way it was? And to show Besuel and the family that he has full trust in God, and when a Jew believes in God, it happens. And I was thinking to myself that perhaps the reason is Eliezer realized and knew exactly who he's dealing with. Besuel was far from an honest man, to say it mildly. He was a gangster, he was a liar, he was a cheat. And Eliezer realized, if I'm going to try to have to explain myself, he asked me, why did you give the jewelry before you knew who she was? Try to explain that I trust in God. It's not going to be good. When you deal with an honest person, you can explain yourself and the reason will be accepted. But a person who's not honest, you have to be very, very calculated in what you say and how you say things. And therefore, Eliezer said, to avoid all problems, and change it a little bit exactly how the story went. And we have to know in life, with certain people, you can't say everything. The less you say, the better off you are. With honest people, can be straight open. But with people which are not honest, be careful how you talk. And the less you say, the better off you are. May Hashem bless us, that as we read in the portion of the marriage of Yitzchak and Rivka, God should bless us all, that all those young ladies and men that have to find their mates, God should bless them with their soulmate very quickly, in a joyous and happy way, and maybe celebrate many, many simchas together. Shabbat shalom to you all.